Spider-Man 3, Deadpool 3. We're not excited for it. I'm just kidding, probably.
JK. What's up, guys? We're the Continuity Crew. I'm Will. That's Win. And today we are talking about a little topic. I believe this is our big feature film podcast. There's not really anything out right now. So we thought we'd talk about a little topic about something that's kind of near and dear to both of ours, the Marvel Universe. We don't have... No, we ain't doing the MCU bucket, which is where we put money in a jar if we mention the MCU. So no.
Or DC.
We'll probably have some kind bucket. We should have a separate one.
Yeah, so that we know. Like
I have an Aquaman nerd bucket somewhere. We might have to do that. But anyways, we're gonna be talking about Spider-Man 3 and Deadpool today. Deadpool 3, the duo of threes.
The threes.
We're gonna start with what do you want to start with?
What do we know so far about Spider-Man 3?
Spider-Man 3. I believe this is going. They may have confirmed the fact that it's going to be like after whatever happens in WandaVision.
I don't know about that. Interesting.
The
only thing that I know that's confirmed is it's going to be in Christmas.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. Andrew Garfield's going to be in it apparently, and Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, they've got apparently everyone in any Spider-Man movie is confirmed.
And you know what? I think it would be somewhat of what do you call that? Poetic.
Yeah.
Even though I think it's kind of dumb that they have this like so many characters in this one movie, I think in some ways it's gonna be poetic.
So
because it's Spider-Man 3, you know.
Yeah. So what I think, well, even Feige, before all these rumors and stuff and the memes of like, oh, this person, like Tom Brady's confirmed for like all these memes that happened, Feige was already like, Spider-Man 3 is going to be like nothing we've done before. Yeah. Like, and that's just like, that's why these rumors are so believable. Like that, just doing it from bringing a character back from like the early 2000s of Tobey Maguire Spider-Man and even some of his villains. Yeah. Kind of insane. That's never really been done before. Like,
yeah. And apparently it's going to be somewhat correlated to WandaVision.
Yes. So just like what I don't know if that was confirmed, but it is supposed to be, I'm assuming, because Doctor Strange, I think the trio of movies we've got going on right now, and well, I guess show, is WandaVision. We've got The Cause. Then Spider-Man 3, I believe, is going to be The Effect. And then Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness is going to be the end. And it's going to wrap up this timeline.
I don't know if that's going to be The Effect, because they still have that... He still has that thing to deal with about his identity.
So they just said, well, it's again, I can't believe, even if these rumors are confirmed, Charlie Cox was apparently on set and he's already finished filming. And that's where I'm like, I said this day one, saw Spider-Man Far From Home. Bring back Charlie Cox. First 5 minutes of the movie. Let's not worry about the identity. We've got him. Charlie Cox. Tom Holland's like, where's my lawyer? Daredevil walks in and says, I'm Matt Murdock. And they have banter like, you're blind, blah, blah, blah. And like, that's it. That's resolved. We're fine. And then we have this multiverse stuff happen.
Yeah.
And I could see that happening because I said something similar about Thanos, like in Endgame. I'm like, they're going to kill Thanos in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's what's gonna happen.
I mean, they didn't have a choice. Yeah, because like if they had both Thanos and like
I saw a thing, and like I commend this person because they're right. That just like ruins like Endgame in a sense. Like
what
you have
Thanos in the first 10 minutes.
In a way, I liked it, but then I saw this thing. I was like, oh, they're kind of right. You kill Thanos, and this is the Thanos we've seen for 8 years, 7 years at the time. Yeah, he's been in the universe. We've known about him. Yeah. And then you just kind of kill him after you wipe it. Whatever. That's not what we're talking about right now.
I don't think everyone is supposed to be attached to Thanos, and that's what I don't think that's what. I mean, I'm guessing the writers.
I mean, you're not. You're supposed to hate him, and I mean, you do. But
no, but like attached. I mean, like they're not supposed to be that invested about the character, and then at the same time, I think that's what they meant to do. So I don't know. I don't know why they killed him in 10 minutes.
It's fine. But anyways, just the Spider-Man 3, it's going to be a film.
My first impressions when I heard like Spider-Man getting all those people involved and all this stuff, even though Kevin Feige said it's gonna be big or whatever,
Yeah.
it's still like, it still makes me kind of upset.
I'm upset because Sony still probably has their little hands on it, and it's
And
Sony
it makes toys.
Yeah, Sony hasn't had the best track record with certain stuff.
But if they're listening to Kevin Feige,
so they're working with Marvel on it. I don't see. There's no reason to worry, especially working with specifically Kevin Feige. Like,
and I think they've kind of moved on from, since Phase 3's done. That whole Thanos established, like it's been established and stuff like that, and like this overall, like the seriousness of how they're gonna connect these universes. I don't think they're taking it that seriously anymore.
Yeah.
Mainly because they've pretty much done that, and I think they've exhausted that.
Yeah, I could see them setting up possibly the next big villain in this. Honest, like the Thanos type villain.
Yeah,
because you had Thanos set up at the end of Avengers 1, right? I could see multiverse. We've got, let's say, multiverse does tear or something in
Doom show
in WandaVision, or in this, even if it may happen in this. That is noticed by Galactus, Kang, or something like that.
I just thought about this.
Doctor Doom, I don't know, starts the Fantastic Four.
You're talking about how it's gonna be connected, like multiverses and tier and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This just gave me chills just thinking about this. But what if they do the same intro that they did for Sam Raimi's? Is it Sam Raimi?
Oh,
yeah,
I know.
Web, because like the thing is, like the way the theory is in the Marvel universe is that like it's like a web.
Okay, so we don't have a title yet, do we?
Mm-mm.
Like what? I know they're gonna stick with the far.
Yeah,
but like Web of the Multiverse or something, or that sounds like one of the video game titles. And it's just great.
What was it? Okay, but what was the first one? Far From Home? No, the first one.
Homecoming. Oh, I guess it's Home. They're sticking with Home. So
Far From Home, and then maybe
New Home, Home Run.
Oh, man. Get back to me on that. I'll think of something by the end of this.
Home something, man.
Home Slice.
What's a Home Slice?
Yeah, I think, you know what? That'd be actually, that would give me chills just thinking about that.
Starting off with like the web, they should Garfield's didn't really have like a setup like that, did it?
I don't think so.
Well, and that's the thing. They've got Sam Raimi attached to Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange, yeah.
Oh, man.
And the thing is, like, from what media has been saying, a lot of, I think, comics.com was one of them, said, like, WandaVision's director was in talks with Spider-Man 3, John Watts' director, and that would also mean that John Watts was also talking with Sam Raimi. So,
yeah, I've just, again,
because, like, there's basically a triangle there, like, you got
these are kind of theories, and we are going to talk about those. And we kind of just hop to that, but
since there's a triangle there, Eternals might be right in the middle of that. Because all-seeing eye, it's like Illuminati.
Yeah, okay, but here's one for you. Fantastic Four, possibly in this. John Watts got attached to. He's directing. They
might give a hint, or they might show up somehow.
I could see it.
Like they're like going through like the multiverse, like
because I mean Spider-Man's even been a member, right? So
yeah, so he might show up like there might be one screen where it's like Fantastic Four just shows up in the distance, like whoa, and then Doctor Doom just like shows up as a face, like wow.
I could see, maybe that's more how they set up these next villains or something. Oh man, I just don't know what's gonna happen.
You know how
so exciting.
They might do, like they might just slide a bit of appetizer in there and just give you a little bit of hint of like the food wants to come, just a little nibble.
So before this comes out, though, what do we have coming out? We have WandaVision running right now.
Black Widow, Eternals,
Shang-Chi,
Loki, and that's about it.
And Falcon and Winter Soldier.
No, yeah, Falcon and Winter Soldier, and then I think we don't get to see Hawkeye until next year. I think.
I believe so.
Yeah, I mean they're still filming. I think.
I bet they're probably close to wrapped.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I think they've started filming Love and Thunder.
Yeah, because everyone's down in Australia right now.
Yeah, and Matt Damon apparently showed up.
Yeah. Is he going to be the Loki actor? What's he going to be? I don't know.
Hold on. The most underrated actor on MCU.
Is
Matt Damon.
He was in
Him
there.
showing up.
He was in there. Okay.
There's a lot of exciting things to come for Spider-Man 3, and I really think that I hope it's not too overhyped, but it might be.
Dude, that first trailer drops though, it's gonna be hype out the butt.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people were saying it's gonna be midway through WandaVision, or I saw not a
I could
thread, but
see
I
that.
saw someone talk about it in the comments one time, and it's like, they're gonna show it in the middle of WandaVision.
I could see that maybe. So WandaVision. So the movies besides that, Black Widow, Eternals, Shang-Chi are probably all gonna be somewhat prequels.
Yeah,
That could make sense. I
Yeah.
mean,
I don't know how they're gonna connect. I think Black Widow is just gonna be a rogue one. Like it's just gonna be like
it's there. And
it's just there.
happened.
Yeah.
They may set up a new character or something like Red Hulk. Taskmaster may stick around for something. But I mean, even Yelena she's gonna apparently be in Hawkeye.
They might
Florence Pugh's
establish
character.
Sword in Black Widow.
That would be smart.
Yeah, because like if they slated to release it before WandaVision, so
Yeah,
they might establish Sword on that. and
that would
then-
make sense. That would give Sword more meaning, and I'm sure they
Yeah.
just felt safe with it putting WandaVision.
Yeah, and I think they did that so that like there's nothing in Black Widow that gives away WandaVision.
Yeah.
So
So, some set photos. Let's talk about some set photos.
ooh.
Apparently, Tom Holland's brother was on set, which is interesting.
No, I think his brothers, like all of them, are on set. Were on set.
Yeah. So who knows what that means?
I think that means that Tom Holland invited them so that they can see Andrew Garfield in.
Something like that. That's a possibility.
Yeah, I'd love to see that. That'd be hilarious.
Then
I wonder how
it's
that's gonna
apparently
be
set
like.
on Christmas. It looks like, and that's one thing. There was snow, or it looked Christmassy on Hawkeye. So could they be
Maybe in the same. They're in the
Same.
same city.
something like that?
Yeah,
So-
because they were shooting in New York.
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So it might be. Who knows?
Who knows?
We might see Hawkeye again.
I mean, we will, but
yeah, probably. Yeah, no,
some point.
in the movies at least.
I'm
Set
trying to think-
photos.
I
There
feel
was
like
one.
that was only those. I can't think. There was one with him with the mask on and the blue screen, and they're like, "That's Andrew Garfield's
Yeah,
jacket."
I wonder if that was real. I don't know if that was real or if
Could've
that was
been.
Photoshop.
Could have been.
Could have been hilarious. It's like some troller just out there, just like I'm gonna Photoshop his
I'm
like
just gonna put his
his little jacket on there.
And besides that, I don't feel
Him
like
dancing.
yes.
Was that real?
I think. Oh yeah, the like.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, that was real, but like, so it's him doing like this kind of motion. It looks like, and doing like the Tobey Maguire,
Dance.
and
Yeah.
they put them side by side. And it's like, that'd be awesome though, because they
Yeah.
did it in Spider-Verse. Like,
They did.
why not continue the meme?
Oh shit. Oh.
They're woke,
How
man.
is
They're meme woke.
How is that? Well, John Watts is
Yeah,
Yeah. because he
So
was
I
in
c-
Community, so he has to.
yeah, that's true. I could see him doing it. That'd be great.
So how is this gonna go up against? They're probably not gonna care about it as much, but how is it gonna go up against like the Spider-Verse, Miles Morales stuff?
Do you
'Cause
think
they're-
we'll see a Miles? I feel like that's a safe thing to maybe assume is if we're going.
Dude, that would have to be super like on lock.
I mean but that's what I think. It's like we're getting these rumors and
Yeah.
confirmations. I bet they got some stuff lock and key, dude.
They probably do. I mean, they did like Marvel. I mean, not Marvel, but Disney did somehow in Star Wars. They kept it a secret that Luke was gonna come back.
Yeah, like I feel like they can
They
like
can.
how they're shooting stuff.
Have
like,
you heard how insane they have it locked down?
well, that's I haven't, but that's the thing. We've got COVID going around,
Yeah,
and like
that's true.
keeping we're already on lockdown,
Yeah.
so
No, like I hearing stories about like the actors, like their experiences when filming, especially like in Endgame. They were like, yeah. So they put me in my trailer, and I think it was away from everybody. I think it was away from everybody, and they would just have this black van just like show up. We would go in there, and then we'd go to a set somewhere we don't know where, and then we'd just shoot a shot, and then we
Yeah.
don't know who we're fighting against. We don't know who we're with. It's just us, just like
Yeah.
fighting something.
So I'm sure it's maybe even more lockdown. But one thing, hopping back to theories real quick. Avengers Endgame, they all come back to life. Spoiler: you should have watched Endgame by now.
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing if you're not
Spider-Man
watching
swings in, talks to Tony Stark, and he says, "Doctor Strange did his whoosh thing,
Mhm.
dude. It made the sound. Okay,
Yeah. The whoosh.
we're gonna see Spider-Man doing some mystic art stuff.
He might get the ring.
Maybe not this. Maybe not Tom Holland. Maybe a different. Imagine just we see a Spider-Man that comes in and is the Sorcerer Supreme of his universe.
He might wear that cape.
I could see
That cape. He's
because they've interacted before too.
Yeah.
The cape itself, which is almost its own character.
Yeah.
I could see that happening. That would be pretty cool. And that was my theory. Day one of Endgame.
Yeah, I'm half excited, but I'm not. Also, back then when Doctor Strange was announced, like 2017 or 18, I remember just thinking like, oh man, if Spider-Man was here, that would be so sick. And then
they're both New York.
Yeah. And then, in the comics, they have a few comic books where, like, he's a mentor to Spider-Man. And I'm like, man, I wish that was a thing. And now it's going to be a thing.
Because the fact Doctor Strange, he was one of the first ones confirmed for it.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, okay.
They technically announced it, yeah.
Yeah, like that one that's the only one I'm believing right now, for real. Like, I'm hopeful for the other ones. But just kind of like, anything else we want to say? We're going to hop to our other one.
Yeah.
Deadpool 3. But do you think it's set up for success?
That's a complicated question to answer. Because I don't think they're aiming for success. I think they're aiming for
$3 billion.
Yeah.
Literally, like, there's no way. Assuming, like, by December, like, COVID's kind of died down, people can go to theaters.
Mm-hmm.
No, this will make $1 billion without a doubt. And probably close to $2 billion.
Because they're gonna advertise it as like this big event. The only time you'll ever see these three actors together.
Do you think this is gonna become the most ambitious crossover like Infinity War? Like, in all honesty, it is more ambitious than Infinity War.
It is. You're establishing a universe that's been split into three. Like,
and that's
Sony first.
Okay. Last thing, one of the last things. Do you think these are going to be the same characters that we're getting?
Probably not. I don't think they're going to.
Because Electro was another one of the first ones, Jamie Foxx, to come back, and he's gone back and forth of like, oh no, yes, I'm blue, no, I am, like, oh, it looks different, looks great, oh, I'm not even confirmed. He went all the way to that, and I think that's just because even I saw this timeline thing where actors did that. Like Haley Steinfeld was rumored, and then she was tweeted out like news, like, "Oh, I didn't know that. That looks great though." And then she was confirmed. And the same thing's happening right now with Captain America, and it's like news to me.
Chris Evans, yeah. See
So.
that I think Disney has made made expectations for people.
Yeah,
where it's like someone could say like, they're rumored to be this, and they'll just say that, and then they finally confirm it, and then they'll still say like, I didn't know that.
Yeah. They're just playing games. They're playing chess while we're playing checkers.
And I don't think anyone, at this point, anyone doubts that someone's gonna be not confirmed, or like when someone's confirmed and then
taken out.
Yeah. I doubt
But last thing for Spider-Man 3, when do you think we're getting a trailer?
I want to stick with maybe in about a month or so. Let's see
So what I think is 7 weeks once WandaVision's over.
Yeah, that's.
I think the end of WandaVision, maybe the last, maybe a couple episodes before the finale. But I see that.
Yeah, I want to say midway through, possibly around 4.
Just to talk about WandaVision, I think it was Paul Bettany said that starts off with these sitcom type episodes, and then we get into it's a full scale MCU movie.
Yeah.
So
and that's what people need to be patient about. Yeah.
So I think I think a trailer either at the very end of WandaVision, or maybe while it's running. So that's Spider-Man 3. Tell us what y'all think down below, and make sure you subscribe, because we talk about this in almost all our episodes. we have our little rants. If you like MCU, we're gonna talk about. Same with DCEU, but I do. He hates it.
I will sit in that corner
and I'll just talk
when he talks about DC stuff.
But moving on to which I feel like could be another very ambitious crossover.
Deadpool and Spider-Man.
Well, yes. I mean, yeah.
Oh wait, really?
Well, yeah. Team Red, dude. Like,
I thought you were kidding.
no, I don't think Deadpool's gonna be in Spider-Man, but
no.
Deadpool confirmed R pretty recently. We know the Bob's Burger writers are gonna be writing. And there's not really much else. I'm Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Gosling confirmed.
Ryan Gosling confirmed. But Ryan Reynolds is gonna be Deadpool again, what if they just recast him? What the biggest dick move ever?
God, I would stop watching that movie.
That there would be riots.
There's a reason why he's Wade Wilson.
Yeah, it's perfect. He was born for
He was born for it. His parents prepared him. They were like, "This is Deadpool."
Asshole. Oh, but
we don't know anything so far about this.
Not really. Yeah. So, but I kind of want to talk theories. It's rated R and it's gonna be in the MCU. That's untouched ground, really. It's gonna be under the Fox banner.
Yeah,
but it's still supposed to be connected. Like, are we gonna see new characters? Are we gonna see old characters? Are we gonna see?
I have a feeling Deadpool at some point is gonna make fun of people who saw Iron Man being dead. And I have a feeling that at some point maybe Spider-Man's gonna pull him out of whatever universe is in.
Yeah, I think he'll get. I could see Deadpool being the end credit scene for Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man 3, just to hop back to it, has many, like at least 2 to 3 credit scenes.
Yeah, and I think that Spider-Man's gonna be like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it's got to be.
It has to.
There's no way it isn't. But again.
Deadpool 3, I don't know what to expect because if John Watts was somehow attached to it, it would make sense that Spider-Man would just show up. And
I think I think at some point we'll get Deadpool, Daredevil. Daredevil and Spider-Man together, because that's been a comic trio, like their Team Red or whatever, and I could see that happening at some point, but maybe not Deadpool 3. But I just the fourth wall breaks are gonna be insane. There's no, but
the thing is, I think the creators have the creative freedom to bash on Disney.
Yeah, I think
because they already did that kind of, because they were like, yeah, some Disney execs wanted us to do this, so we're now PG-13, so I'm gonna read you a story.
Yeah.
So if it's gonna be hilarious, because that means that he gets to touch more like property from Disney stuff and MCU stuff, like maybe a toy from Captain America.
What if he just like pulled out a lightsaber? Just like that'd be the utmost Deadpool. It's like, oh, wrong property. Throw it away.
No, he just pulls it out, just like in a Comic-Con or something.
Or like just a bunch of stuff. He pulls out like Indiana Jones's whip, and he like pulls out a xenomorph from Alien, and just that
would be an interesting gag.
No,
he's at a comic convention. He like sees like a little Captain America. It's like, wow, you're smaller than I thought.
Yeah, something like that. I could see. I feel like Deadpool 3 is not gonna be as story driven. It's going to be a lot of gags, and I'm almost okay with it as his introduction into the MCU.
Yeah, and I think if they're just doing it for entertainment, I think that's a big move right there, just to do it for entertainment and not connect these universes.
Yeah. So I think
we don't know anything so far but Deadpool 3, so that's why we're not talking about
one
much.
thing I hope they do at some point, and maybe they could do like an animated thing on Hulu. But or it could be live action, but Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe. Have you read that comic?
I think I have.
You've probably heard of it.
Did he have Gauntlet?
So it's been a while.
Yeah, I haven't read a Deadpool.
It's been that was one of the first Deadpool comics I read. But like, I could just see him just like as an animated show or short or something, him just killing the whole MCU. Why not?
Why not? Yeah, you're right.
But oh man, just we're going in the right direction.
I think so, and I don't know. I think it's safe to say now that it's a good thing that Disney has all these properties. But I kind of sort of don't like the fact that they have complete control of the properties. It's just that I just think that
they can be too much. I feel like
overload. And they're just gonna milk them out as much as possible.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you're a big fan of the comic books and you like Marvel stuff, then that's probably like exciting for you that you get to see all these like comic book characters.
Still no Hulk.
No Hulk. Yeah.
Universal's just locked in.
Yeah, I think they probably get a share of like how much they make.
I think so.
That's the only successful property they have so far, and they're not even making it.
Yeah. Oh man.
No, that's the only universe that they're a part of, which is it's funny, but I really wish that I'm really excited to see what they have.
The MCU goes. MCU, yeah. So, and the last thing about Spider-Man, Venom and Morbius. We gonna see them?
I mean, Michael Keaton. I wonder if that was meant to throw us off.
So this is all. Like I said, they're playing chess, dude.
Yeah.
Like I could see. I mean, they've got to, right?
I don't know. I did.
Venom got pushed back, because of COVID, but also think about it. You do Venom, Max. Let's there be Carnage or whatever it's called. Post credit scene, you see a tear in the reverse, and Venom's like, "What's this?" or something like that. It'd be that easy. And then Morbius may already be in the MCU or something because we've got Michael Keaton's character.
Would be interesting if they introduce Silver Surfer in Spider-Man 3.
Oh, dude, I want Silver Surfer so bad, and I don't know why, but I want Norman.
Or in Eternals.
That if we're talking space, yeah, like Eternals would be Adam Warlock.
Shit, well.
Dude, they just abandoned that 7 years ago, but
no, they're not.
They haven't. I know, but it's like, oh man, the payoff for that's gonna be great. I could see Adam Warlock in Eternals. I would put money that either one of them are gonna be in Eternals.
Yeah,
because if they're gonna start establishing the space side, or Nova could be there. If I'm gonna say it's any of them, it's Adam Warlock, because the whole thing about Eternals is they like progress society. So.
Man, I don't know anymore because like they left things so open-endedly with like a lot of possibilities, and then now this whole rumor thing about the rumor mill about Spider-Man 3, and it just keeps turning, and so anything is possible at this point.
And same with Deadpool, like, and back to Deadpool. Do we think it's doomed? Like we kind of
I don't think so.
I trust Disney. Take my money. You got it. They're smart. Kevin Feige's also literally saving Star Wars as we speak, along with Jon Favreau.
Yeah,
they have created the MCU and are now saving Star Wars.
Yeah.
So literally, and Dave Filoni. I'll throw that name in there too, because he's. But like, yeah. So
I have some trust in Kevin Feige not to ruin it. I also have some doubts that it's gonna be that good. So maybe it's just gonna be.
We gonna see Happy. I'm talking about Jon Favreau. We're just gonna see Happy in Spider-Man.
Oh, that reminds me. I think there was someone that's. I saw something at some point that Robert Downey Jr. was gonna make a cameo in, not cameo, but he was gonna be a part of that Iron Man TV series or
Armor Wars.
I
could see it.
Or yeah.
Also, Spider-Man, Morgan Stark, possibly.
I mean, they can easily recast. I mean, look at what they did to Ant-Man's daughter.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, that's so dumb, but it makes sense.
But yeah,
in a way.
I think we'll wrap it up. Yeah. But because overall, I feel like we could do this as the movies get closer.
What the fuck? Shut up.
We could do this as with other movies as they get closer. Deadpool 3 is kind of far out, but Spider-Man's this year, and we'll probably do stuff like this with Eternals. But anyways, we've been. Huh?
It's gonna cut.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's gonna be more like 3, 2, 1.
My laptop shut off. I'm gonna try and get it in. But we've been the Continuity Crew. I'm Will.
I'm Win.
And make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. We talk about MCU in a lot of our videos, so tell us what you think about these upcoming movies. But anyways, we love movies. We love y'all. We'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Deuces.
Ging.
Spotify and iTunes link down below.
Yo.
Go check that out. You know you like it.